Oh, when it all falls down.
This the real one, baby.
Oh, when
Southside, South.
Where would I be without you, baby?
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock.
Out the knee, so I'm switched it to the back. If I take a nigga, he ain't never coming back. These 42 shot, feel like a bat. Come on now, you know a bitch always look good. And then out men in all black to press you. Oh my god, I'm so disrespectful. These so I'm switched it to the back. If I take a nigga, he ain't never coming back. These 42 shot, feel like a bat.
My sis Lola Brooke. If y'all never heard of So Disrespectful, go bump So Disrespectful on Apple Music. I'm pretty sure on Spotify, all that good shit. I love my girl Lola. Okay, period. You know we stand up for NYC, repping NYC. Word. welcome to the 20 Somethings podcast. I'm your host, Lex, also known as Lex Gude on Instagram, on Facebook. Let me say. I sound like somebody Jamaican. No, but also known as Lex Goody on my Instagram and TikTok. So make sure you follow me, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell so you can see every time I post a video. Here on the 20 Somethings podcast, we talk about the unexplainable, unconventional, unprovoked, and provoked topics and life experiences while being in your 20 somethings. Guys, today, I got a topic that might ruffle a few feathers. You heard? A few troubled souls. A few motherfuckers that ain't being real with they self and who they laying with, and if they the person that the other person shouldn't be laying with. Either way, I might trigger a couple motherfuckers. All right. As y'all can see from that title today, we're talking about how to know you sleeping with a demon, bro. Let's get into it. I feel like our generation don't like to talk about the spiritual side enough. Everything more so just be religious and, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism. Like, everybody always got something. But I feel like, can we just talk about spirituality as a whole and how this shit really be running through a lot of motherfuckers' veins? And we think it don't because the world has normalized toxicity, evilness, weirdness, pedophilia, all types of shit. So people don't ever really want to talk on it. But bitch, I'ma talk on it. You heard? I'ma talk on it because I'm covered by the blood of Jesus Christ himself. You dig? All right. So we gonna talk on some of the signs of you laying with a motherfucking serpent. Okay. And it happens to the best of us because, again, there is more negative people than there are good. So it's not uncommon for people, even if you blessed up or whatever, to be laying with somebody that is just, they not right in their head, their heart, or their spirit. So let's get into it. I would say the first sign to knowing you are sleeping with a demon is you got an infection. Period. It's either you got a yeast infection, it's either you got BV infection, a STD infection, a sickness infection, like you just getting sick all the time. You have like this cough that won't go away. Like a lot of phlegm. You have a lot of phlegm. You just always find yourself being very sick, or, your pH is off. You just don't feel like yourself. You feel what I'm saying? And you were perfectly fine. You were doing your thing until you started swapping energies with this person. Now you find yourself having to do more routine checkups. You're always in the OBG. And granted, women will naturally can get just a yeast infection just from what she eats, her clothes, whatever. But it's like, when you're really a healthy female, you don't get those at all. Like, you will probably get that once every couple years, once every 2 years or something, if you really are not fucking with somebody that's dirty. Like, especially if you are celibate, yeah, you really won't be out here just catching yeast infections like that because you're not touching another person. You're not swapping germs and spit, and motherfuckers is playing with your pussy with backwood fingers. Okay, I know for me, I definitely was fucking with a bitch that had my pH fucked up because she would be rolling blunts and then try to come finger me, and I'm like, bitch, wash your hands. And she would look at me crazy, like as if I thought, who the fuck I think I am. And I'm like, bro, you're not about to fuck my shit up because you're too lazy or too much of a demon, okay, to care about my body. Like, and I feel like people that fuck with you, bro, they're not gonna have your body out here like that. They're gonna make sure they come clean physically, spiritually, everything. They're gonna make sure they washing their hands, using the right soaps, making sure everything that they do in their body, they're like, I wonder how this will affect my partner. So that is definitely one of the signs. Next, we're gonna go into confusion. Oh my goodness, the enemy loves to confuse. You heard? When you are fucking with somebody that is not good for you, bro, you're gonna always be confused. You're gonna always be confused on where they stand, or they're gonna confuse you in your opinions and your views and what you have to say. So if y'all going through a little debate and you speaking your mind, they might be over here like, girl, what is you talking about? You're not even making no sense. Like, do you hear yourself? Like, they're gaslighting the shit out of you. Like, everything around your relationship is just based on confusion. You feel like you don't really have your own voice. You feel like they don't listen to nothing I say. Am I really tripping? He said I'm tripping, so am I tripping? Like, and again, this goes for guys and girls. So when I speak on this stuff, it goes both ways, okay? For guys and girls. But it's just a lot of confusion. You don't know where they stand for real. 1 minute, they'll tell you one thing to have you one way, and then their actions is a completely different thing. So now you're just like, how does this person really feel? Because they tell me this, and then it's like, it's the art of confusion. The art of confusion is like the biggest way and the easiest way to manipulate a person. So this one, obligation. When you are with a person that has very heavy energy and is not good for you, you will feel this sense of obligation to love them, to be with them, to tolerate them, to spend your hard-earned money on them, to accept them for all their flaws, even flaws that are like changeable. You will feel obligated. You'll feel obligated to stick through the fucked up shit they do. You'll feel obligated to be talked down to when they talk crazy. You like, damn, if somebody that really loved me wouldn't even think to say some shit like this to me. But you know what? I'm gonna just let it go because I love them and we've been together for this long and we had this type of history and we got this together and we got that together. So, Next, we got laziness. You will feel lazy as fuck. If you are sleeping with somebody that is not right for you, bro, you will just wake up one day and just all the stuff that you was doing, if you was doing hair, nails, makeup, YouTube, you had a business, you was going to work all the time, you was doing this, you're just gonna wake up one day and be like, I just don't feel like it. I don't know what it is. I'm just tired today. And you really will think like it's just because you're tired. You'll start making up like these reasons of like, oh no, it's just been a lot. Maybe it's because of my period. Maybe it's because of this. Okay, granted, yes, sometimes we get tired. But if you know this is not usually a schedule around this time of the month, you're okay. You're not usually tired around this time of the month. But after you done spent this whole day with a person, or you started like, you spent this week with a person, some time with this person, now you find yourself kind of on their pattern. Because this person is most likely lazy. Because usually demons is lazy. Because if they was really not lazy, they'll be out doing other shit besides being toxic to everybody else. And making everybody feel like they got to do stuff for their lazy ass. So you're pretty much just absorbing the energy that they are on. May that be lazy, poor mentality. Like, oh, I think I'm going to call out tomorrow. Because, I don't know, I just don't feel like going or whatever. Oh, y'all trying to talk about business ideas. And they're like, I didn't think that far ahead. You asking them stuff like, where do you see yourself in a couple years? They're like, I don't know. Just, I guess making a whole bunch of money. Or I just guess doing what I love. Just vague shit. Like, it's like, bro, so you don't plan on working. So, like, they just expect shit to come to them. And you just looking like, so you don't plan on working towards nothing? Like, you don't feel like you got to work towards shit? But they want you to be the go-getter. You to be the one to carry their weight and your own weight. Watch out for that. I'm telling you, when you start feeling that tiredness, and granted, when we in little happy relationships, I guess, yeah, sometimes we do get a little comfortable. We definitely just want to lay up with our man all day. But when you're with the right person, they're going to always motivate you. Silently and physically. They're going to either motivate you by how you're watching how they're hardworking. Like, oh, now I want to get up and match my babe energy. Or they're going to tell you like, babe, I know you're tired, but you said you wanted to get this done. So just do it. You're going to be okay. Just do your thing. Come back home. We're going to be good. They're just always find a way to motivate you. Even like I said, if it's silently or if it's out loud. Ooh, this is my final point. And honey, let me just put this motherfucking clip up right now.
I am telling you right now, that motherfucker motherfucker back there is not real.
I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. You hear what I'm saying? People who carry that energy will shape shift. And I say this with the most deepest concern and care, because I've literally, for the first time in my whole life, I would say about 2-3 years ago, have witnessed someone shapeshift in my face. And I was frozen. I was stuck. I was in my room when I lived back in Queens. I had somebody over in my bed. I always looked at them a certain type of way, like, okay, you cute, da-da-da, whatever, cool. They were laying in my bed, like, laying back on the bed. And I'm just like, I'm standing up. And I don't know if it's because we smoked some weed. I don't know. But either way, it's like, you know, I've never seen that in my life. So I'm like, bro, this cannot be the weed, because I've never seen this in my life. This person is laying on my bed. And I don't know. It's kind of dark. It's like a dim lighting in my room. And I just see this person's face just like... And it's not even more so like how they look. It's how they look. But it's more so like a... Oh, I don't know how to describe it. It's more so like a vision. It's more so like a vision. So it's not more so that their face is shifting. It's like you see something on them. Like you see their backstory. You see their future. It's like you're having a vision. Like, yo, I see this person being fucking homeless. So you'll see you'll see them turn into like looking like a homeless person. Like something about the aura around them just gives like dirty, homeless, scary. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like the aura. And it's different types of shape shifting. Because you'll see that one where it's like, you see this person in a different light. I guess that's what I mean. Like, you see me in a different light. You'll literally see them in a different light. Like, the light around them just gives like, why do I see you living near a fucking trash can? Like, that's how you look right now. It's weird. And then you have the ones where you might be in a fight with this person. They black out. And now all you see is like their eyes aren't even like looking at you. Like if y'all going through, and this happens a lot in abusive relationships, like your partner's blacking out and he's storming at you, he's punching you, he's grabbing you, and you don't even see him. You don't see him in his eyes. His eyes aren't even like looking at you, doing like, you could tell when a person's like aware of their actions, they blink a lot. No, this motherfucker's eyes is just shut open. They're moving a lot with their hands and they yelling, but they're like not looking at you. They're not looking into you. They're blacked the fuck out. So that, and I feel like, don't even let it get to that point, because anytime it's got to the point of where if I saw a motherfucker shapeshift, which hasn't happened a lot, that was like, I should already hit the fucking ground running. So if that starts happening, bitch, you definitely hit the ground running, because it's only gonna get worse. I promise you. That shit either got super, super worse to why you're even right there, or it's about to get worse. So, like I said, I feel like that shape-shifting shit is like a vision of showing you what could possibly happen, what's about to happen, where that person is gonna be, end up, who they are. Like, please be aware. So, I hope I didn't get too deep and creepy. And what is it, Madame Zoo? What's her name from that movie? I can't remember. Damn, it's a Disney movie. I gotta find that motherfucking movie. But y'all know that movie. It's like Madame Zeroni from, oh my gosh, what is that movie? Y'all know I'm talking about. It's a Disney movie. But I hope I ain't get too on y'all, even though Halloween is coming up. So I'm super excited for spooky season. I love spooky season. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for this fall. I enjoyed my summer. I hope you guys did too. Let's get ready for the pretty leaves falling and the cool breeze and the cardigans and the pumpkins and all the good stuff that life has to offer. So thank you so much for tuning into the 20 Somethings podcast. Leave a like, leave a comment, and make sure you subscribe. And you can follow me on all my social medias. They'll be down in the description down below. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Mwah.